Hi, it's the first quarter moon today. So the first half moon today in Cancer. So when we set our intentions at that last Aries new moon, then we're having this first quarter moon in Cancer, right? So what does the first quarter moon mean and what do we do with that, right? So we set our intentions at the new moon, and if you didn't set an intention, there's still time, no problem. But what we do at the first quarter moon, when the moon is gaining light, waxing, moving towards the full moon, it's this actional time, right? We want to be taking action around the intention that we set, trying to help bring it into the light of our day, our lives, right? Help bring it into manifestation, into fruition, right? So for example, it's a time to check in and see where you at with that intention, because it's easy to like set our intentions and then we just forget about it and it's just not on our radar anymore. So it's nice to use all the different phases of the moon to keep connecting into the intentions so that we can create the lives we're trying to create with our intentions, right? Meeting our goals, that kind of thing. So my intention at this new moon was to intentionally sit every day in connection, right? With spirit, with the goddess, with the earth, with the land in some way, right? Which I generally do, but I've been getting kind of loose about it and kind of doing it. And I was like, okay, I really need to. This benefits me in my life and it benefits my larger goals that I set at the December solstice, which I think of as the new year time. I try and set like 3, 4, 5 kind of yearly intentions then, and then use each new moon as a time to tune into one of those and take some kind of actionable step towards those larger goals, which I have found really works well for me over the years. So one of my larger goals was just being in more connection and more communion spiritually with my guides, all of that. And so this new moon, I was like, okay, every single day this month, hear me now, I'm saying it out here into the YouTube world for you, of sit every day intentionally in some kind of connection, which can look like different things. Like today I took a nice intentional meditative walk, right? Or yesterday I sat at my altar, right? That's what I do most days. Or sometimes I live in Colorado, so I was skiing. I'll go and I'll sit with a tree. I love doing that, just sitting outside and meditating. So anyways, here we are at the first quarter. What am I doing? I get to check in. Have I been doing this every day? And if I haven't, then I can double down and do it. But luckily I have, because I really made this an important intention for me. So this first quarter moon is a time when I can tune in and go, am I taking the action steps to bring my intention into my living everyday world, right? So I love the first quarter moon for that. And this first quarter moon's in Cancer, so that's a really nice time to like nurture or nourish our intention into its fruition, its maturity, right? That's what Cancer's all about. So this energy can really help, as well as I'll just add in that a couple of things. And then if you want to stick around, I'm going to show you on the astronomy software what I'm talking about. But Venus and Uranus are coming into a conjunction close together. I've never seen Uranus, but I know some other astrologers who have, so I'm always on the lookout, but it's not an easy one to see. But Venus is super easy to see in the evening sky, right? The sun sets, the first star, but actual planet that comes alive is Venus. It's so exciting. So Venus and Uranus are going to come right together. So we have like our change agent planet, Uranus, and Venus, our divine feminine planet, coming together. And so I feel like this helps this first quarter moon, like taking action around our intention. Like, is there anything that needs some changing to help you step more into your intention? Does your intention need changing? These things are not written in stone, right? You might have set your intention. Now it's a week later and you're like, whoa, what was I thinking? That is not right for me. I can't run a marathon every single day. I'm just going to try and run a mile each day or something, right? That kind of a thing. Uranus can like help us release where we're stuck, right? Kind of trying to change things. So again, if like your intention's not really coming to fruition, or you're finding you're really having a hard time taking action around it, then this Uranus-Venus conjunction, along with this first quarter moon in this energy, can help facilitate that, right? Divine feminine, that place where we receive the change, we let the change happen, we're being into the change that needs to occur for us. Okay, so if you want to stick around and look at this on the astronomy software, you're welcome to. Okay, so this is Stellarium, free astronomy software on your desktop. Oh my gosh, it cannot be better. Stellarium.org is where you can find this. So here we are, here's tonight's sunset, right? So the sun is just setting. I've left all the constellations on so we can just kind of see where we are in the sky. And I'm just going to advance this minute by minute, right? So the moon here is that waxing first quarter moon right at the meridian, right at the at sunset. I'll just move this over for a second so we can see right at sunset, this first quarter moon, the waxing quarter moon. We'll zoom in. Actually, that's gonna be too much. I don't want to take all that time. So is right on the meridian at sunset. So that's a cool thing as well. It's right up on high, the highest place the moon will reach in the sky today, right at sunset. And the waning, the third quarter moon, does the exact opposite. It reaches this high point at sunrise. So we can look at that at that time. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm just going to kind of switch back over and zoom a little bit in, and we're going to advance. So sun setting, the sun setting, it's starting to get darker. Oh, boom, Venus, first planet that comes alive, right? So if you're out, you can dazzle your friends with your planetary knowledge, watch the sunset. The first star that comes alive is actually planet Venus. And we keep rocking through. We keep going. And then look at this, Mercury and Jupiter. So if you have a low horizon line, which I don't, but I'm going to go drive up high and just see. I don't have a lot of hope, but I'm going to cross my fingers to see Mercury. Mercury is not an easy planet to see, except for sometimes it's super easy to see. But if you have a low horizon line, you might be blessed with seeing this Mercury-Jupiter conjunction tonight. So we keep cruising along. See, then they're going to set quickly. So that's why you need that low horizon line. Like for me with mountains, you might not be able to see them before they set, right? But Venus, big time. Venus was up super late in the sky last night. We'll keep cruising along here. And then we're going to see Uranus will come alive in just a minute. It should. It did before I started this video with you guys. Maybe it's not. Okay, interesting. Anyways, the other thing I wanted to just show is Mars is going to be right by the moon, right? So last night, the moon was on this side of Mars. It's moved across Mars and it's on the other side of Mars. So if you want to look and see Mars, our divine masculine planet, in the sky tonight, look for it near the moon. And the cool thing is they're all in this area of the sky that the Lakota called the sacred hoop. So if you see Orion's belt, the 3 stars, points to Sirius, the brightest star in the sky. And from that, you'll see this bright star circle. It goes through the Pleiades, up and around this circle, and the moon and Mars are right in it, and Venus will eventually get there. So anyways, just a little star astronomy fun stuff. Okay, I just have to see, like, where's the place for Uranus? Interesting. Uranus is not coming up on this, which it was just a little bit ago. So either I've changed dates or I've done something funky, but anyways, I just want to show you, talk about the first quarter moon, taking action around your intention you set just a mere week ago at the Aries new moon. leaning into this Cancer, nurturing, nourishing time. You could even just forget the intention and just take some time to like nourish and love on yourself and know, and then just have a little look at the night sky. So I hope you enjoy. Wishing you well, lots of blessings for your moon time and cycles. All right, lots of love. Bye.